What about the future of small language models that are much more narrowly focused and tighter in terms of their training?
That's where the opportunity is. The large language models, I would argue, have failed to deliver a meaningful use case other than coding. And coding is a great use case. A lot of coders out there. You can go from 1x engineer to 7x engineer overnight, but it's a narrow sliver. So the promise of AI hasn't been delivered at the application layer. We just met with disappointment. In the .com era, we had email and the browser. Those were two killer apps. Legitimate killer apps that transform every day how we communicate, send information, browse, interact, share our brands, engage with customers. The chat room was created, instant messenger was created, and obviously there was a bust and then it came back again with the Web 2, right? In AI, we have summary and we have generation. And the generation hallucinates, the summary is not bad notes, right? But we don't have that killer use case yet. So on the micro LLMs, I agree, that's the opportunity. And that's what's working, by the way, right? There are startups that have the micro LLMs for different scenarios, from video editing to Fathom, which we use to take notes and transcribe. That works. So I agree. I think the micro LLMs have greater potential in the near term, those verticalized, specialized LLMs.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting to think about the ecosystem that has to develop for these types of applications and the infrastructure that's necessary for it to continue to grow. Because obviously some of that is technological, but some of that is also standards, whether those are guardrails or ethics, however you want to think about it. User access controls. If you're putting in an AI system and training it on your company data, does everybody in the company have access to that unfettered, which may be reading CEO's emails, which may be reading all of the HR files, which may be reading every employment contract? All those things I think are going to be really interesting, because you sure as heck know that somebody, bad actor outside or internal, just curious actor, is going to say, it's just so-and-so.
And that's why Google, to roll out their transformation of now and the overall workspaces with AI, takes time to solve all those hard problems.